welcome back to MyGM 2K24 ECW, and we might have a grand conspiracy happening, or more realistically, 2K being the broken 2K that 2K likes to be, because, as you saw yesterday, as you can see clearly right now on my season challenges, count them up, Booker T style, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time, 5 time, 5 time. I did that. However, if I click on this season challenges, where's the 5? I see 4 check marks. I don't see a 5. I see 1 completed. I see 2. I see 3. I see 4. I see 5. However, where is my trophy when they showed, right, the top 3 and the season challenge trophies? Where's the trophy? If this is what costs me the season, I am so done with this game. But be that as it may, we trek forward and play our power card to the moon for, wait, I thought Seth was under 60. I thought, what happened to Seth that he is now over 60, Mr. Monday Night Messiah? He is now on the, exactly, he gained 5 yesterday from that call-out promo, and now I can't use the card on Seth. Okay, sure, fine, whatever, we're still using the card. And so to the moon for one Kit Wilson, who is staying on the brand. I might trade Coffee in the trade at the end of the episode today, we'll see. But Kit, keeping him here on this program for that tag team matchup, and maybe bringing in the other half of his tag team with that trade. We'll see. I keep hitting circle too many times. Now then, otherwise we have a show to book here, and also we have 3 assets. So do we spend the 50K for Fastlane, or do we wait until Monday and get a tier 3 on, actually no, I'm sorry, I could afford a tier 3 on commercial ads, but not on the tier 3 arena. I can get backstage crew for 100K. Well, let's book our show first, shall we? Because we know what it's going to be, our world title. The Ring General, who is not done with Cedric. They're only at level 2. So I could end it. They have enough stamina to do a cage match. I might just do that because I want to change things up for next week. And I don't want to run this thing until all the way until next Friday. So we do know, though, it is a world title matchup. Now, in the opener, I think our tag teams are at 4. So we'll keep them at 4. And those tag team titles on the line, but making sure that the OC continue to run that division here on ECW. It's reliable for the OC. Now, in the middle of the mid-card, we have our TV title. Do I give it to Seth freaking Rollins, or does Dijak keep it? Because we can run Dijak, and if we turn Dom into a face. That's the question for our show next week, because it's, you know, what it is. So, men's title, TV title, on the line. There we go with that business. We do want to end that feud, though, and we do want to end the feud of Austin Theory and Akira Tozawa doing their thing with that. And that means with a level 4, 4, 3, 4, and 2. It does, well, look, it's the world title, so I'm going to put that there, even if it might give me a poor finale. As a reminder, Steph stealing 10% of my fans from this show. She played that power card. Charity promo from Blair, who needs more stamina. The question is, we have that current extra stamina. Is that going to end like my cruiserweight having 5 on their promo going to end like it did last week? I don't know. We're going to find out. But it is very, very currently useful. But I've booked all the current superstars I can book that I have on the roster, so that's kind of is what it is. Which means, do we spend on logistics, or do we end our main event in a cage matchup So one-on-one in the cage is 54,000 with a high stamina cost. I might just do that to end things and start fresh with feuds on the show next week. Which means we're spending 66. We have 215 in the current budget. Do we spend the extra 50 on our fast lane bonus? That's the question. So PLE show quality, capacity, and ticket price. You know what? Let's do that. Fast lane, it's fast lane. 165. So we're going to have 100 at the end of this show. If there aren't anything else in terms of like things to book. Looking at my stamina, right? Everyone there in the tag match is doing pretty good for tag team business. Dom is at 40, which is not great. 85, 51, okay. 44 on Theory, and he's back to being okay and not upset. And Tozawa is still doing okay. We have a thrilled to be here, Gunta, and a pretty happy Cedric, who's losing that title on the show today. Spoiler. And actually, what I can do to assure myself that Dominic stays on the deal here is some pre-match physio for Dirty Dom. Finally coming in handy is that power card. So that reduces his chance of getting hurt in a standard, regular cruiser versus cruiser matchup. So let's lock this show in, confirm that booking, and let the dice fall where they may, making sure that this tag team does not gain those tag team titles. But maybe the team to actually dethrone would be the full-on Pretty Deadly if I can get them in a trade in this episode. We'll see if they actually want to negotiate those deals. Also, I like the Fastlane cars at Fastlane. Pretty good. It's just too sweet. Now, Mark Coffey gonna be mad. He does not want to fight the OC anymore. But I'm sorry, bro. That's just how it's got to be sometimes. And the pinfall to retain. No rope break. 2, 3, 4 stars. Amazing. Rivalry complete. Joaquin Wilde. Dirty Dom. Simulate. Joaquin with the win. It was 3.5 stars. Those cars are a little bit too close to the fire there. All I'm saying. They're a little too close to the pyro. Are those actual automobiles? Dijak's been taking his sweet time here to pin me. Like, bruh. I got more matches to make sure there are winners and losers for. Finally, with the 1, 2, 3. And still. 4 stars. Amazing. Theory and Tozawa finishing their fights. It is a town down. It was 4 stars. Amazing. Blair cuts a weak charity promo. And finally, let's get that title back on Gunta. The cage is lowering. It's time. Give me 4.5 at least on this deal. Like, seriously. And the cover in the cage. Sure. Legendary. 5 stars. Okay, Raw, how do you compete with that? Grayson Waller and R-Truth in your opening contest. It is the Waller effect. It was 3 stars, and they're finally done with those two fighting. Hilarious. Indy Hartwell +0. Pat McAfee, Damian Priest, and Adrian Williams. They're going to have that whole podcast infect Raw, aren't they? Great move, Steph. Wonderful. What do we get here for the winner? It's going to be Damian Priest, as it should be. It was 1.5 stars. Andrea, Nikita, level 3 to level 4. Women's tag team titles. Can Natalya and Mitchin dethrone Valhalla and Tiffy Time with 38 stamina? Natalya, Mitchin get the win. 4 stars, level 1 to level 2. The call out from Mela to Indy, level 0, level 1. With a broken freaking neck, Kurt Angle is on Raw. Now here's what's going to be my problem trying to get Elton Prince. He's 1.5 of the tag team champions. I was hoping he'd lose it here, but apparently not. So the vacant U.S. title. Is it Prince? Is it Angle? Is it Tony? I guess I don't think Jinder got injured, so I guess he was only on a short-term deal, but okay. Who is your new U.S. champion of these three? Is it Kurt Angle? Yes, it's true. It's damn true. Great match, 3.5 stars. Nikita gets +1. And please let Baron Corbin win back this title, but also, look at that stamina. 37, 32. It's a sad, sad thing. And no, Corbin loses 3 stars. Nobody gets injured. What a weird show. WCW, the women's title back on the line because Baszler is back. Jade and Henley challenge, triple threat, and it is new! Fallon Henley, 4 stars, amazing. And she wasn't even in that feud, which is funny. But hey, new champion. Jacy Jane +1. Matador and Veer, who have okay stamina, so good for them. But Veer gets the win. It was 1.5 stars. Becky calls out Jacy, level 1, level 2. Mid-card tag team titles. Will we see new champions? And yes, Brutus Creed and Josh Briggs, new 3.5 stars, and rivalry complete. Dakota Kai +1. Mid-card, wait, why is the world title in the mid-card look? Alright, shoosh please. Is Gable the new world champion? Yes, he is. And shoosh out for 2 weeks. 3.5 stars. Man. The call out Beth and Dakota week. And somehow, someway, Hayes and Kaiser in an Iron Man match while Kaiser has 34 stamina. What are we doing here? It's a problem. And Kaiser is out for 4 weeks. 3.5 stars. Amazing booking from ECW. I either won or tied every match of the evening. Raw has a poor finale, and WCW has good booking. Now, what that means for me, I did 137. I have that negative 11,000 from Raw and Steph and whatnot, and I made 58. So 137. What did my main competitor WCW do, though? All right, so 108 from Raw. They took some, but not enough. And they made 80. And if I did 137, WCW did 108. I'm fine. It's fine. We're good for now. And they made 57. XP gets schooled. And here, this screen here, you can see that I have 0 Hall of Fame trophies. But you saw me get a Hall of Fame trophy if Bischoff or Steph get one that puts them at number 1, even though I have one. So that, my friend, is the conspiracy against Paul Heyman. Because fan-wise, I am ahead by 34,000, but we know that trophies trump fans in this GM mode. And let the trade attempts begin. I only want one talent. I only want one man. I want Elton Prince. He is worth 94,800. And the question is, with a 60 pop and 72 stamina, can I get him for a price plus a Mark Coffey? So Coffey has the same pop. He is worth 93,600. And he has better stamina, but still, he's doing okay. So if I were to say that's a pretty even trade, and I have 223 in the bank. Let's say I offer you 25,000 plus Coffey, Steph. That, to me, seems like a good trade. I would like to have Pretty Deadly on my roster, but I feel like because he is a tag team champion, that they're going to say, nah, he's worth more. Which, I'm not going to argue that too much, but I'm going to make one last offer here for Mark Coffey. I'm going to say, how about 40 large? 40 extra over the price of Mark Coffey. I can afford to spend it. I would like to spend it. Let's see if Steph actually does me a solid here. No. All right, well, diplomacy has failed. No more lowball offers, and look at her anger meter on that. It's just going up and up and up and up and up. So, all right. Steph not playing ball here. Eric, is there anybody on your roster? I can't even get Gable and Kaiser because they're hurt, which is funny. Is there anyone else I would like to put on the roster? Because honestly, I'm not really seeing it here at all. I'm not seeing it. I'd like to, but I'm just not, which is a shame because I would like some fresh talent here, and this is not doing it for me. So that sucks. Was there anyone else on Raw even worth thinking about acquiring? Honestly, not really. Not really. So, you know what? We're just done for now trading because I am sick of it. I said good day. Raw has an offer. The offer is Waller and Mitch and Mia Yim plus $71,000 for Kit Wilson and Austin Theory. She wants to have Pretty Deadly on her roster. Decline trade. Not happening. We just can't agree to things, Steph. Now then, 4 weeks until next pay-per-view. Mark Coffey, yeah, he's pissed at me. That's fine. Major decrease. Look, he's still not annoyed, so I'll take it. Cedric is at 30 stamina and wants to take off 2 weeks of the show. You know what? Cedric, you've certainly delivered over and over and over. Get some rest. Small increase. And here is where I should have read properly, where it says 5 shows remaining. That's where I didn't read. That's on me. Our options here for 5 shows. Cruisers, triple the cost, but double the fan gain of charity promos. Triple the cost. They're already those promos already cost $12,000. Triple the cost. No. Instant. My most popular, male and female, lose 35 pop, and my least popular gain 50 pop. That just seems like a bad trade-off, but look, man. And cash for cuts. Select superstar to gain 15K whenever used in a match, and other in the match have decreased. These are all bad. These are all bad. I'm just going to go with this one, which is bad, but at least something kind of evens out there. Like, what the hell? All right, Gunta, Blair, Cedric. So we flip-flop on something there. I'm not even sure what. Now then. What does that mean for this? Is still broken. Great. Lovely. Wonderful. This game, man. This game. Popularity now. Cedric is 100 in popularity. And Gunta is 58. I can deal with that. I can work with that. He's still champion. We'll be fine. What won't be fine is everything else happening here on this show because what the hell, man. Okay, well, new things happening next week. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time on this channel. And I'm out.